Just when the tension reaches its peak, Crown Prince Ko Thua Yuyan suddenly loosens his grip, releasing Bang Tin's throat, and Bang Tin gasps for air with a soft cry, stumbling back as the prince watches him closely. Clearly shaken by his own reaction, Bang Tin, still in his palace-made disguise, tries to create distance, nervously warning the crown prince not to come any closer. But Ko Thua Yuyan doesn't fully back off, his eyes locked on him, as if trying to figure out the truth hidden beneath the surface. Then, in a sudden shift, Ko Thua Yuyan notices something behind Bang Tin and urgently calls out, telling him to watch out. But before Bang Tin can react, he slips, losing his balance with a startled cry, and in that split second, the crown prince instinctively reaches out, grabbing him and pulling him in to prevent him from falling. But the momentum carries them both forward, and they crash into the water together, creating a dramatic splash. For a brief moment, everything slows down as they end up face to face in the water, completely caught off guard, their expressions filled with shock and confusion, while Ko Thua Yuyan holds onto Bang Tin to keep him steady. And Bang Tin, flustered and overwhelmed, can barely process what just happened, as the scene freezes in this unexpected, intense moment where both of them are forced closer than ever, setting the stage for even more complicated emotions and misunderstandings ahead. As the water settles, Crown Prince Ko Thua Yuyan instinctively holds Bang Tin close to keep him from slipping again, his arm wrapped firmly around him while Bang Tin leans against his chest, breathing unevenly and clearly overwhelmed. For a brief second, the prince looks flustered, trying to stay composed, but Bang Tin's fragile state and closeness make the situation even more intense. And Bang Tin, blushing and confused, realizes how close they are, his thoughts racing as he wonders why everything feels so strange and unfamiliar. Ko Thua Yuyan, despite acting strict moments ago, now seems distracted, almost caught off guard by Bang Tin's appearance, silently noticing how delicate and different he looks, as if something about him doesn't match what he expected. Bang Tin, still nervous, questions what just touched him and why his body feels so off, while the crown prince leans closer, his voice low and curious, teasing that if Bang Tin is so unsure, maybe he should figure it out himself. This only makes Bang Tin more flustered, and before he can react properly, the prince moves even closer, shielding him with his robe, creating a private, tense moment between them. As Bang Tin freezes, unable to process what's happening, the atmosphere becomes quiet and heavy, filled with confusion, curiosity, and unspoken tension as Bang Tin softly murmurs, completely overwhelmed, while the scene ends with a hint of what's coming next, as the crown prince calmly reassures him not to panic, saying he will take care of the situation, leaving viewers wondering how this unexpected encounter will change their relationship moving forward. Just as the moment between Bang Tin and Crown Prince Ko Thua Yuyan grows tense and confusing, the system suddenly interrupts with an urgent warning, revealing a shocking twist. In the original story, Tam Tin means mother is going to die, instantly snapping Bang Tin back to reality as panic fills his mind, and without hesitation, he realizes this is his chance to act while the crown prince is still distracted. Before Ko Thua Yuyan can fully react, Bang Tin quickly covers his mouth and escapes, leaving the prince momentarily stunned as he watches him flee, quietly muttering that Bang Tin won't get far. The scene then shifts to the Tam residence, where guards are aggressively interrogating a maid, demanding to know where Bang Tin has gone, but she insists she knows nothing, trembling with fear, while a stern overseer holding a whip coldly assumes Bang Tin has already run away and orders punishment, deciding the maid should be executed to set an example. Just as the situation turns critical, Bang Tin suddenly appears and shouts, "Stop! I'm here, don't hurt my mother," revealing the truth and stepping forward despite the danger, immediately drawing everyone's attention. However, instead of relief, he is met with hostility as the overseer sneers and accuses him of failing his task, grabbing his chin with the whip and questioning why he didn't carry out the plan to get close to Crown Prince Ko Thua Yuyan. While Bang Tin stays silent, his expression tense but determined. Enraged, the overseer raises the whip to strike, calling him useless and threatening punishment. But at that exact moment, a woman rushes in, Bang Tin's mother, throwing herself in front of him and begging them not to hurt her son, her voice filled with desperation and love. The strike is halted as the tension shifts again, and Bang Tin, now kneeling and held down by guards, looks up in shock as his mother gently calls out to him, asking if he's all right. Her soft smile completely contrasting the cruel environment around them, leaving the moment heavy with emotion as Bang Tin realizes just how much is at stake and how far he's willing to go to protect the only person who truly cares about him. As the chaos continues, Bang Tin, still shaken, looks at his mother with a strange sense of familiarity, as if deep inside he remembers being called mother with the same warmth before. And without hesitation he speaks up, "Don't hurt her. If you want to punish someone, punish me," showing a courage that surprises everyone. But instead of backing down, the cruel overseer smirks and introduces a new threat, revealing a strange pill and saying his master recently created a special medicine and Bang Tin will be the perfect test subject, turning the situation even more dangerous. As Bang Tin clenches his fist and desperately shouts for help, just then, a calm but cold presence appears, Crown Prince Ko Thua Yuyan, who steps in and grabs Bang Tin's chin, his sharp eyes filled with control as he questions him, saying that earlier he didn't care about life or death and tried to run, but now he suddenly wants to save someone. Asking who Bang Tin thinks he can rely on, Bang Tin freezes, his mind racing, while his inner thoughts start going completely off track, comically analyzing the Crown Prince instead of the danger, even thinking that although Ko Thua Yuyan isn't exactly a kind person, his behavior feels strangely inconsistent, as if his attitude keeps shifting unpredictably. Meanwhile, Ko Thua Yuyan notices this strange silence and expression, clearly confused by what's going on in Bang Tin's head, his brows tightening as he tries to understand this unusual boy who doesn't react like anyone else. And as the scene settles, the Crown Prince stands there quietly, now more intrigued than ever, realizing that Bang Tin may be far more complicated and far more interesting than he first appeared. Bang Tin, still trembling and overwhelmed, looks up at Crown Prince Ko Thua Yuyan with teary eyes and softly says that no matter what he wants, he will agree, clearly trying to survive this dangerous moment. But nearby, Tam Tin Min watches with anger burning across his face, realizing the situation is slipping out of his control. As Bang Tin clings to the prince's robe for protection, the tension rises, and suddenly the overseer from the Tam family rushes forward in fury, raising his hand to strike. But before anything can happen, Crown Prince Ko Thua Yuyan steps in decisively, his expression turning cold and authoritative, instantly stopping the attack and shocking everyone present. Bang Tin flinches in fear, calling out in disbelief, while the Crown Prince calmly takes control, holding the rope and declaring that such actions will not be tolerated, his voice carrying absolute power as he reminds them that breaking the law will be punished severely. In that moment, the aggressive overseer collapses in fear, sweating and trembling under the prince's gaze, completely powerless, while Ko Thua Yuyan looks down with sharp, piercing eyes and delivers his final decision, making it clear that from this day forward, Tam Tin Min must enter the Eastern Palace to serve as compensation, turning the entire situation upside down and leaving everyone stunned by the Crown Prince's unexpected judgment. Tam Tin Min lowers his gaze, confused and frustrated, thinking about how the Crown Prince's behavior has suddenly changed, unable to understand why Ko Thua Yuyan would favor someone like Bang Tin. And as tension fills the air, he warns that once in the Eastern Palace, any careless words will not be tolerated, clearly holding back his anger while secretly vowing not to let Bang Tin's gentle mother off the hook. Meanwhile, Bang Tin stays close behind Crown Prince Ko Thua Yuyan, trying to comfort himself and thinking that as long as he can keep the prince pleased, even a small position would be enough to bring his mother back safely. But in his nervous state, he suddenly steps wrong and lets out a small cry of pain as he stumbles, his body shaking from both fear and injury. Before he can fall, Ko Thua Yuyan immediately reaches out and pulls him into a firm hold, his expression turning serious as he notices the injuries on Bang Tin's back, the torn fabric revealing multiple wounds that make the situation even more tense. While in another place, a new figure appears, an older man named Elder Shun, a cunning and calculating figure who reveals that Tam Tin Min is suffering from a hidden condition that requires regular treatment, and he plans to use Bang Tin to gain the Crown Prince's trust, showing that deeper schemes are already in motion. Back in the present, Bang Tin struggles to hold back his pain, letting out a soft, trembling sound as tears form in his eyes, his hands gripping tightly while his body reacts to the injuries. And seeing this, Ko Thua Yuyin's cold demeanor softens, slightly as he carefully supports him and says in a calm but firm voice, "Don't move. I'll apply medicine for you," marking a quiet but powerful shift in their relationship as protection replaces danger. As the tension rises, Bang Tin trembles, his body burning with an unbearable heat, his voice weak as he looks at Ko Thua Yuyin and pleads for help, barely conscious and clearly not in control of himself. While Ko Thua Yuyin watches closely, surprised by how boldly Bang Tin clings to him, realizing something is seriously wrong and not just coincidence, Bang Tin leans into him, whispering that it's too hot, his strength fading, and despite his confusion, Ko Thua Yuyin quickly understands that this is the effect of something unnatural, possibly the same condition mentioned earlier, and instead of pushing him away, he steadies him, his tone calm but firm as if trying to guide him through the pain, telling him that if he cooperates, it will be easier to endure. Bang Tin, overwhelmed and disoriented, doesn't even fully understand what is happening, questioning him weakly, but his body reacts instinctively, and in a moment of vulnerability, he loses control and leans completely into Ko Thua Yuyin, his defenses collapsing as he struggles to hold on. Ko Thua Yuyin, though composed on the surface, is clearly affected too, his expression tightening as he supports him, carefully controlling the situation rather than letting it spiral out of control. And as Bang Tin's strength gives out, he nearly blacks out in his arms. In that quiet but intense moment, Ko Thua Yuyin softens slightly, catching him before he falls, murmuring that this isn't the end and that there's still a long road ahead, hinting that this encounter is only the beginning of a much deeper connection between them. As the scene fades with Bang Tin unconscious and completely in his care, as the moment settles, Ko Thua Yuyin leans in slightly and calmly says that the future is still long, hinting that this is only the beginning. And 3 days later inside the Eastern Palace, the atmosphere shifts as Bang Tin suddenly wakes up with a soft cough, startled and embarrassed as he realizes he's in front of the Crown Prince, quickly apologizing and saying he didn't mean any disrespect, while internally he reflects on everything that happened, thinking about how the medicine worked, how he lost consciousness for 2 days, and how despite everything, he must stay strong and earn enough merit to save his mother, even imagining himself pushing forward with determination. Meanwhile, a new character arrives, Lu Thuong Thursday, a high-ranking official who respectfully reports to Ko Thua Yuyin that a petition has been submitted to cancel the engagement between the Crown Prince and his daughter, arguing that it would be more beneficial to end it, but at the same time warning that such a decision could create serious risks in the royal court, as political balance is fragile. As this is explained, Bang Tin listens quietly, realizing that in the original course of events, losing the support of Lu Thuong Thursday would weaken the Crown Prince significantly and even lead to the downfall of loyal allies like General Lai Tuong Quan, making the situation far more dangerous than it seems. Hearing all of this, Ko Thua Yuyin remains calm and composed, then firmly states that he will personally visit Lu Thuong Thursday's residence another day to clarify everything, showing his control over the situation. And Lu Thuong Thursday, slightly surprised by this calm response, agrees and leaves to make arrangements, even wondering to himself why the Crown Prince is acting so differently than before. After the meeting ends, the atmosphere softens as Bang Tin stands beside Ko Thua Yuyin, smiling faintly, and the Crown Prince briefly acknowledges him with a quiet approval. But suddenly, the mood changes as Ko Thua Yuyin steps closer, his gaze sharpening with curiosity and intensity, making Bang Tin nervous as he wonders why he's being looked at like that. And in a low voice, Ko Thua Yuyin questions him, hinting that there are still many secrets hidden within him, before gently lifting his chin and leaning in closer, leaving Bang Tin frozen in place, confused and unable to predict what the Crown Prince intends to do next. Bang Tin blushes and hesitates, wondering if what just happened is similar to that strange moment before, but quickly shakes it off, reminding himself that earning merit points is more important because he needs them to save his mother, even declaring with determination that he would risk everything for those points, while his tiny spirit companion echoes his resolve, cheering him on. But suddenly the mood shifts as Ko Thuoyin calmly gives an order to prepare the horses, leaving everyone confused, and when asked where he's going, his faint smile hints at something deeper, almost as if he refuses to let anyone take advantage of the situation. And before Bang Tin can fully process it, they arrive at the Prime Minister's residence, where Bang Tin grows suspicious, thinking that anyone important, enough for the Crown Prince to visit personally, must be a major figure, though his thoughts quickly drift as he starts feeling sleepy again, until suddenly a loud voice breaks the calm, demanding to know who dares to block the way of the Crown Prince. And a new character appears, Tu Hong Tu Ko Duan, the fourth prince, who arrogantly mocks Bang Tin for not recognizing him, calling him ignorant, while confidently fanning himself and revealing his identity as Ko Thuoyin's younger brother, making the situation instantly more tense. As he steps closer and casually grabs Bang Tin, suggesting he should come work at his residence since he needs capable people, clearly trying to assert dominance, leaving Bang Tin flustered and struggling as he asks to be released. But just as things begin to feel uncomfortable, Ko Thuoyin steps in, pulling Bang Tin back to his side with quiet authority, his presence immediately shifting the balance, as he coolly remarks that it seems his younger brother has been causing quite a disturbance lately, making it clear that he won't tolerate interference. And in that moment, the contrast between the calm yet powerful Crown Prince and the provocative fourth prince becomes undeniable, leaving Bang Tin caught right in the middle of a growing conflict between two royal brothers. As they arrive at the Prime Minister's residence, Bang Tin softly calls out in relief that he has finally returned, but his expression quickly turns uneasy as he notices Tu Hong Tu Ko Duan still lingering nearby, clearly annoyed that this troublesome fourth prince is involved again. And before he can react, Ko Duan leans in with a sly smile, recognizing Bang Tin as someone close to Ko Thuoyin and becoming even more intrigued, his eyes narrowing as he admits that this only makes him more interested, while Bang Tin instinctively steps back, feeling the pressure, and just then, Ko Thuoyin steps forward with calm authority, placing himself between them and coolly stating that there is no need for his brother to concern himself with his people. But Ko Duan smirks and challenges him directly, questioning what would happen if he decided to take this person anyway, turning the moment into a tense confrontation between the two princes, as Bang Tin internally panics, recalling that in the original story, Ko Duan was dangerous and unpredictable, someone who could easily cause harm, and he silently warns his mother to be careful because this man has already set his sights on him. Despite the tension, Ko Thuoyin remains composed and firmly asserts control, making it clear that Bang Tin belongs under his protection, leaving Ko Du and visibly surprised that his older brother knows even the smallest details about Bang Tin, including incidents involving servants, which makes him realize he may have underestimated the situation. And though he pretends to back off, he doesn't hide his growing curiosity and interest, praising Bang Tin mockingly for escaping danger and even gaining the Crown Prince's attention. But behind that smile, his intentions remain unclear and unsettling, while Ko Thuoyin calmly instructs that they should continue on their way, signaling the end of the confrontation for now. Yet Ko Duan watches them leave with a calculating gaze, hinting that he won't let this go so easily. And as the scene closes, even a small, unnoticed detail, a quiet little creature taking something away, adds to the sense that hidden schemes are already in motion, making it clear that Bang Tin has now stepped into a much more dangerous game between powerful figures. Just as the tension peaks, a sudden strike interrupts everything, and someone urgently calls out, "Your Highness, Crown Prince," as Ko Thuoyin reacts instantly, shielding Bang Tin behind him with sharp, controlled precision, his expression turning cold and dangerous, while in the background, Tu Hong Tu Ko Duan watches with a mocking smile, clearly enjoying the chaos. and Bang Tin, trembling slightly, realizes how outrageous this situation is. How dare anyone disrespect the crown prince like this? Yet Ko do, and casually orders his men to withdraw, acting as if nothing serious happened, before smirking and inviting Ko Thua Yuyan to a banquet at the front pavilion, even suggesting someone should help him change clothes. His words dripping with hidden intent. Bang Tin immediately senses something is wrong and internally warns that Ko do, and has always been trying to find faults in Ko Thua Yuyan to bring him down, and that this so-called banquet is most likely a trap. So he panics, thinking they absolutely cannot go. But Ko Thua Yuyan remains calm and firm, stating there are still matters to handle. Only for Ko Duan to cut him off and insist that today, whether he likes it or not, he must attend, while introducing a new figure, Thuong Quan Han, the high official standing beside him, who begins to speak with a cold and calculated tone, revealing disturbing news that the Marquis, Ko Thua Yuyan's uncle, has suffered a severe relapse, his condition worsening terribly, and that the once great residence has fallen into such decline that it's now no better than a beggar's dwelling. Hearing this, Ko Thua Yuyan's expression darkens instantly, his anger and concern breaking through as he recalls the past, the desperate cry of "save him" echoing in his mind, followed by memories of his uncle bravely leading troops into battle, vowing to protect their land at all costs, only to later be betrayed and harmed by schemers, and now reduced to being imprisoned and suffering in silence, which shocks even Bang Tin, who realizes this is the first time he has seen Ko Thua Yuyan lose his composure. And through inner thoughts, the truth unfolds. This uncle is a royal relative, a war hero who fought for years and secured peace 3 years ago. Yet despite his contributions, he has been abandoned and left in misery, and as Ko Thua Yuyan clenches his fists, he declares that he had only planned to settle things quietly. But now it's clear his enemies have already made their move first, while Bang Tin, confused but deeply concerned, begins to understand that this visit to the Prime Minister's residence isn't just political, it's tied to the fate of someone incredibly important, someone who may already be trapped in a much darker scheme. The story takes a darker turn as the truth about the past is revealed. Bang Tin recalls how, in the final battle, Ko Thua Yuyan's uncle was falsely accused of colluding with the enemy, his lifelong achievements erased in an instant. And now, in chains and submerged in cold water, his body covered in wounds, he suffers alone in prison, a once great war hero reduced to a forgotten prisoner. And according to the original storyline, his old injuries will relapse and lead to his death behind bars, pushing Ko Thua Yuyan further down a ruthless path. Realizing this, Bang Tin becomes determined to change fate and save him, thinking that no matter what, this time he must act. But the situation is already tightly controlled, as officials reveal that due to imperial orders, the uncle has been transferred to the Ministry of Justice prison, making any rescue nearly impossible. Yet Ko Thua Yuyan remains calm and calculating, speaking politely on the surface while subtly pressuring the officials, hinting that if they cooperate, he will overlook certain matters. But behind the scenes, a new threat emerges as a cunning official and a mysterious, pink-haired nobleman conspire together, confidently planning to ruin the crown prince's reputation and turn public opinion against him, showing that this is not just about one prisoner but a larger scheme to bring Ko Thua Yuyan down. Despite the hidden danger, Ko Thua Yuyan proceeds to Tien Lao, where music and dancers fill the air, masking the tension beneath the surface. And Bang Tin follows closely, still worried, only to suddenly realize something shocking. If things continue like this, Ko Thua Yuyan might expose his secret ability to disguise himself. And in a panic, he tries to stop him. But before he can react, Ko Thua Yuyan pulls him close, his gaze sharp and knowing as he directly reveals that he is already aware of Bang Tin's ability to transform into a woman, leaving Bang Tin completely stunned. And with a cold yet controlled voice, Ko Thua Yuyan issues a clear warning that if Bang Tin refuses to cooperate, he will hand him over to Tu Hong Tu Ko Duan, turning the situation into a dangerous game of trust and control, where Bang Tin must now decide whether to follow Ko Thua Yuyan or risk falling into the hands of someone far more unpredictable. Panicking under pressure, Bang Tin desperately tells himself, "Transform, transform. I have to transform." But almost immediately, realizes the problem. He already used one transformation pill before, and now he needs 200 points to do it again. Yet he only has 100, leaving him stuck and frustrated, as he mutters that it's not enough, and he can't change, while behind him, Ko Thua Yin calmly steps closer and asks if he's finished, his tone low but commanding, making Bang Tin even more nervous as he tries to think of a way out. And in his thoughts, he suddenly comes up with a bold idea, realizing this might actually be the perfect chance to get closer to the Crown Prince and increase his progress. But there's only one condition: he has to get a kiss. With no other option left, Bang Tin takes a bold risk and suddenly pulls Colorado Thua Yuyin close, kissing him to complete the condition, shocking both of them for a split second as the tension spikes. But before anyone can react, the moment ends and the guards arrive, calling out in relief that they've finally found the Crown Prince, while Bang Tin quickly steps back, flustered and trying to act normal. And Ko Thua Yuyin, perfectly composed, casually tells them he only stepped away to change clothes, smoothly covering everything up. Moments later, a system notification appears. Bang Tin gains plus 100 points, finally enough to exchange for another transformation pill. Yet, to his frustration, even after that bold move, his progress doesn't increase as much as expected, leaving him confused about how this strange system really works. Meanwhile, behind the scenes, new palace attendants begin discussing preparations, worried that the Crown Prince has never been close to women before, and that if something goes wrong, they'll be punished, as a strict official warns them that failure is not an option, and even threatens consequences if they don't complete their task properly. Overhearing this, Bang Tin realizes the truth. This entire setup is a trap, and he's being used as a hidden pawn in a bigger scheme. So without hesitation, he uses the transformation pill and disguises himself as a beautiful woman, entering the hall among selected attendants presented before the Crown Prince, while another figure, likely working under Tu Hong Tu Ko Duan, confidently introduces these women as the finest choices, and even offers specially prepared wine, subtly encouraging Ko Thua Yuyin to drink. But as the atmosphere grows more suspicious, Ko Thua Yuyin remains calm, holding his cup while observing everything carefully. And at the same time, Bang Tin, now in disguise, lowers his head and blends in with the group, stepping deeper into danger as he prepares to act from within, knowing that one wrong move could expose him and change everything. Blending into the role, Bang Tin, disguised as a graceful woman, carefully observes the situation and notices the wine being offered, thinking to himself that it smells rich and unusual, yet doesn't seem harmful at first glance. But before he can decide what to do, Ko Thua Yuyin steps closer with a faint, knowing smile and asks if he wants to drink, then suddenly pulls him gently into his arms, closing the distance in a way that looks intimate but feels calculated, as he softly insists that if he's going to drink, he must finish every drop, making Bang Tin's heart race as he struggles to stay in character, while the surrounding atmosphere grows warmer and more tense. And without hesitation, Ko Thua Yuyin raises the cup and drinks, proving his composure and control, even as Bang Tin begins to feel slightly dizzy from the effects in the air, realizing something is definitely off. At the same time, the attending official watches from the side with quiet satisfaction, believing his plan is working, as the Crown Prince appears to relax under the influence. But what he doesn't realize is that Ko Thua Yuyin is fully aware of what's happening and is simply playing along, calmly remarking that the wine is actually quite good, which only reassures the conspirators further, while Bang Tin, still in his arms, feels increasingly lightheaded and leans closer without meaning to. And Ko Thua Yuyin, maintaining his calm demeanor, supports him effortlessly, his gaze sharp and unreadable, before quietly commenting that there are very few people he can truly trust by his side, hinting that he understands the hidden intentions around him. As the scene closes with tension thick in the air, the trap still unfolding, and Bang Tin unknowingly caught at the center of it all. As the plan continues unfolding, a palace official named Trandai Nen respectfully bows and speaks with confidence, saying that if the fourth prince is satisfied, everything will proceed smoothly. and he promises to pass along the Crown Prince's situation, even suggesting he will arrange the best physician if needed. His tone calm, but clearly hiding deeper intentions, while internally he is shocked, thinking it's unbelievable that Ko Thua Yuyin would actually lose control like this and willingly give up his position, seeing this as a perfect opportunity to shift power. Meanwhile, holding his cup with a faint smile, Ko Thua Yuyin responds politely, saying he hopes Tran Dainin will take good care of his guest, subtly hinting that he is fully aware of what's happening, even as he appears relaxed on the surface. And Tran Dainin, misunderstanding the situation, smiles with satisfaction, believing everything is going according to plan and confidently stating that this matter is already settled and he will report success. In the next moment, the wine in the cup slightly spills, symbolizing the turning point, as Tran Dainin internally celebrates, convinced that this time he can finally deliver results to Tu Hong Tu Ko Duan, thinking everything is under control, while in reality, the calm expression on Ko Thua Yuyin's face suggests something completely different, hinting that the real game is far from over and that the ones celebrating too early may soon realize they have underestimated him.